How about that? Is that better? Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think the map is just like... No, I mean, I want to balance my audio for headphones. I want that to work. I don't want, you know... Ultimately, most people are going to be listening to this on headphones. I don't expect too many people to throw my stream up on their, you know, family home television or whatever, so... Balancing for headphones seems to make sense. It's certainly what I listen to my audio on, so I want to balance it for that. Wow, Darren, you can't just come onto my stream and ruin my life like that. Very rude, if you ask me. So we've got green doors and super missiles now. Here's one of those sick half pipes. Luminol very helpfully built into the architecture of their planet. Yeah, I couldn't actually tell the first time the music started grinding down on the map whether it was an intentional effect or not. After a while it sort of became clear that it was slightly too... Hello? Are we back? Somebody sound off if we're back. I would like it if we were back. Oh, there's no fucking... Alright. Twitch seems to think we're back, so... There's no platform here. It's very, very rude. Platform? Portal. There is a super missile door over there, though. Or it just goes between these two places, I guess. Is there anything else we can open over here? No. Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's that. It's also a light beam door. Yeah, I think we're basically set stuff that's over there. And stuff that's over there. So yeah, we just want this portal back to Happy Land. I guess this is the closest one, so we go. What's this way? No, not that way. Wow, I managed to get that wrong. Impressive. Playing Journey to a Savage Planet, and it's a 3D exploration Metroidvania, and you wish it had a map, even one as confusing as... Wait, there's no map at all? That's impressive. I don't think this map is confusing. I think we talked about it before. We talked about it on the last stream a bit. I'm impressed by how well it conveys where you are. And where is interesting. Like, it just works, I feel. I mean, maybe I'm biased. I've played a rather large amount of this game, but I like it. Yeah, so we just want to go and open that purple door, don't we? I could open the super missile door, but I suspect nothing that is I urgently need. Yeah, maps in video games are a weird one. Like, I feel like my relationship to them is sort of weird, because like, I feel like if the game is designed such that you need to hit the map all the time to know where you're going, but it pulls you out of the space, it stops you from like being there in a really awkward way. Like a couple of times when playing, you know, even like Teleglitch, I've had that, where every sort of 5 seconds I check the map to make sure I'm going in the right direction. You kind of want to, I kind of would like to avoid that in the game. And I think this does broadly, because when you get the mini-map is good. It doesn't, you can't navigate solely by looking at it, but it orients you. Oh yeah, it freezes them. I forgot about that. If you miss, if they don't die, they're like, that, like, dark gubbins all gets to them. Right, where was I going? So yeah, I don't know. I quite like the map in this game, particularly for the the Herculean effort it has to actually. It has a lot. It's a load-bearing map. This one, knowing like where in any given room the door is that gets you to where you want to go. Like this level. Like look at this level. It's huge. Sort of comes back on itself more than once, like at different times depending on who and where you are. It's cool. Where does that go, I wonder? Probably back to the temple grass, right? Yeah. Or maybe the bog. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Ridley House. Yes, exactly. So yeah, I don't know. Would people watch a Metroid Zero Mission randomizer stream? Maybe it's something I did semi-regularly, where I'd probably play through Zero Mission once normally, and then thereafter I would mess around with randomizers and such. Right. What is this?
Recording to logbook.
More Denzi. God damn it. So that cannon is presumably just to send me back out of here, right? Yep. So there's like a portal in there, huh? And then in here, there's a half pipe with another old cannon. Some lore, some wall lore.
Recording to logbook.
Where's this cannon go? Okay, there's another cannon here. Mining drill. Is that a spider track? What is happening here? I'm so confused. Well, let's just blithely interact with the things that the game points to us. There was multiplayer for this, and you know what? It was pretty good. It had absolutely no reason to exist whatsoever, but it was pretty good. Okay, it's a tunnel. Okay. I wonder if it will destroy that Denzium without the necessary equipment to do so. So I turn it on down here, do I? Yeah. Okay, yeah. It moves. Destroys that. And then it even rests in a nice convenient position for me. Not that convenient. Hello. Dark burst, eh? I could just do it from here. No? What? Can I... No, that slot is unpowered now. That one is also unpowered. Do I need whatever's behind here? No, surely not. Am I meant to come in here after dark? No. Maybe? I feel like this is... there's like a portal, like, I feel like I can't get to there. Oh, Federation Force came out like years ago. Wait, is it? There's a door over there. And that goes to here. Where there's, yeah. Light down there. Is that behind the Denzian? Yeah, okay, that is definitely what that is. Okay, so that's not blocking me from getting up here. Very curious. I never bought Samus Returns because, as I've sort of described on this show before, it's a remake of a game I love very dearly that I suspect understands nothing about the game it is remaking, just based on what I've seen of it. I suppose that's not really fair of me, and I probably should play it, but also... Maybe the barrier is in the light world, and the only reason I didn't go in the dark world is because I didn't have the dark beam yet. Let's test that theory. Ah. Well, if people are open to the idea, I probably will try and stream Metroid Zero Mission in some capacity, because I had a lot of fun playing that game. These bugs. Shit. Zero Mission is indeed a remake of the original. It's also very different in atmosphere and feel, but becomes something else that I like a lot. And doesn't like it doesn't like fail to understand the original Metroid, it just like goes in a different direction. Okay. okay, okay. I see. Nice. And then there, I guess there's more. Yeah, Super Metroid's a cool game. Among my favorites. I think the only reason it like it was definitely one of those games that I used to play like a lot. Like every time I came home from university, I would finish Super Metroid once through on the Wii Virtual Console. I suspect there is another double morphle jump thing up here. Two? Yeah, original Metroid is very hard to go back to, I would say. I would agree with that. Zero Mission is a very smooth compared to that. Like, Zero Mission makes Super Metroid feel slow, and many people call that a fast game. It's sort of something I haven't really talked about too much, I guess. Like, having written a sort of medium amount about video games, I've not really talked about Metroid all that much, but it's, you know, various Metroid games are extremely, extremely important to me. Yeah, the double bomb jump thing is like, it's a holdover from Super Metroid, like weird movement stuff that none of it is necessary to finish the game, but like it's fun to do. So like if you end up watching the Metroid Zero Mission streams, you'll see me do a lot of that stuff. Just like weird movement tech that like ends up, in my opinion, being quite fun to use. How many times have I killed this exact fire? I'm gonna see if there's a... No, wait. No, we want to go to the portal. It's other than... Because then we can see if we can get that Dark Burst thing. Yeah, River City Ransom is an awesome game to play now. Like, that game is fantastic. Or the much less cool title Street Gangs, which you got in Europe. Yeah, they really do still be making River City Ransom games. Or, you know, phones or something. Like the Friends of Ringo Ishikawa, which is an awesome game, you should all play. The only NES game that has aged flawlessly is Zelda 2. And Simon's Quest. Don't forget Simon's Quest. Not actually Simon's Quest. Zelda 2 is awesome. What else has aged flawlessly? Castlevania 3. Castlevania 3 is as good, if not better now, than it was. Ah! Castlevania 3 fucking slaps. Shit. Is it really not? There must be something in there. Yeah, there is. I love to deal myself damage in order to find a missile expansion. That is my shit. Yep, there it is. Ah! I'm still being blown out by game audio. That's very interesting. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, don't worry about, you may always say that my audio balance is off because I'm not very good at it because I don't really practice it. So, feel free to tell me if the audio balance is not up to snuff. I would always like to make it better. Right, so now we're going, yeah, this way. Yeah, there's a barrier there. Can't get in there. Annoying. It's very tedious. Yeah, damn. Being able to stream your feeds separately, so yeah, do it. Being able to stream your audio and video separately, so viewers could mix them themselves, would be pretty cool. I suspect that's like prohibitively difficult though, or maybe it's just something that you couldn't design an intuitive user interface for, I guess. I feel like I missed something in that room with the rotor, but whatever. You can do it? You can do it? No. Alright, I'm bored with it. Where are we going? We're going back to the light, so we can go back to the bog via that lift that I found, which I was not really looking for. Oh, please stop telling me where that stuff is. I know, I'm going there. Please. Damn, I thought that pop-up would go away if I hit that save room, but it didn't. I can't leave it there forever. Yep, that's where I'm going. Yep. Okay. Thanks. Can't believe the game is condescending to me for spending more time going around getting other stuff. A lot of missiles now, which I guess is good because I've got super missiles and the other one, multi-missile. What other NES games have aged very well? Fucking Mega Man 2. Mega Man 2 slams. When I'm not going to kill these enemies, I refuse. When an unannounced project goes live, I might stream Mega Man 2, just for fun. just like once through. Wow, I can't believe I missed Dean saying CB3, Castlevania 3 kind of wit though. Like, yeah, it do kind of wit. Yeah, like Mega Man 2 it's very hard. Like that's definitely the case, but it's extremely well designed, in my opinion. And the ways in which it is well designed are manifest in, like, if you have an eye for that kind of thing, I think you can see them in the game very well. Oh, I need to go this way, don't I? That was weird. Yeah, like it's hard to get into, but I don't think it's aged badly. Like it's a famously difficult game, and that's fair enough, I think. But I really like the way that it's levels are designed. And it's got a simple kinetic set of character dynamics. Like the way Mega Man moves, the way he feels to control is very responsive. It's very simple, but it's textured. Like Mario. One of the things that's really good about Mario is the way that he controls, the way that he feels to move around in a game that is about moving Mario around. Where's the nearest? Oh, we saved pretty recently, didn't we? Yeah, is there anything else to do up here in either world? No. Nope, we went back downstairs. Mario 3, still very good. Absolutely. Wait, did I pick the wrong door? The wrong lift? I did. I picked the wrong lift. Cool. This is indeed the Metroid Prime game that has Dark Samus dramatized. Dark Samus is the, I'd say, primary villain, but like, she's mostly just dealing with nefarious forces, I guess. Villainy is not so much of a concept. But yeah, Dark Samus is about the place. Yeah, I picked the wrong one. Oh, they were right next to each other as well. God damn it. I really like the level, the art design for this area. Like, look at this, like, morphball tube that was just like a, well, not just, but was like represented as like this alloyed tube in Aegon Wastes and the Temple Grounds. It's like this organic plant matter here, and it just looks really cool. Like, it's got these like veins in it on the texture here. It looks awesome. This game looks awesome. Alright, let's use the right lift, shall we? Dark Samus was like sort of emphasized in the marketing for this game, and then massively so for Metroid Prime 3, where she is like, I want to say, they're a lot more concerned with the sort of agency and like characteristics of Dark Samus. Whereas in this game, Dark Samus is just kind of there. Like Samus bumps into Dark Samus and she's like, "Whoa, who are you?" Because they've not really met before the first time you fight her, or when she dumps you in the Dark World and steals all your gear at the beginning of this game. But then in 3, she's characterized as this like menace to the galaxy that the Galactic Federation want to deal with, and there are multiple bounty hunters out there trying to kill her. I should really replay Metroid Prime 3. I probably wouldn't stream it, but that game is so weird. I want to remind myself how much of it could have possibly have been real. Fuck. Horrible fish, horrible fish. It's so funny to me that you can't start operating this without wasting a missile first. And also that it doesn't really work at super close range. Ow! God damn it! What? Oh, the baby ones. The baby ones are here. Blogling! Children of the blogs. Gotta kill some youngins so that when you meet the parent later, they'll be angry. Wasting the first missile is the force to drop your laser rapier of Metro Prime 2. Absolutely. For anyone who doesn't get that, I recommend you watch the VODs of my System Shock 2 streams. For anyone who wants to understand the energy of just fucking pissing a missile away into nothingness every time you want to do something. Yeah, what? Oh shit. Is this... I didn't remember that this was here. Did I... I wonder when the last time I saved was. You don't fight Dark Samus in the water, do you? Oh yeah, she just has a big laugh because you dared to think that you had killed her. God, Dark Samus is so cool. Can't use that. That's out of range. Spinners are down there. Can I use spinners underwater? Guess we'll find out. First, kill the horrible fish. Oi. Oi. Hello? So what's... There's a light door over there. And a dark door over there. And a power bomb door up there that I can't get. So... I guess we'll just go the way that the game said. Use the first available path. Get the screen text. Fucking fish tube. Morph ball fish tube. It's got a pump. Yeah. Video games are so fucking cool.
Recording to logbook.
What's that? Like a door? Oh no. Whatever it is, my game does want to lock onto it. Oi! So there's a bomb slot over there. You really cannot see shit underwater, huh? Ah. A mix of light and dark energy. Well, we don't have that. Okay, so there's dark energy over there. There's a portal up there. Ooh. Oh, it's the closed thing. How'd you open that, I wonder? Oh, maybe this bomb slot, huh? Huh. Oh, I think I need the water mobility thing to get in there. In that case, I guess we'll use that dark door.
Recording to logbook.
Alright. One of the things I quite like about this game is the way in which some enemies, like, aggression behaviors towards you, like, change based on whether you're a morph ball or not. Like, they identify you as a different sort of size threat, which I like. Sort of, they reckon they can predate you better if you're small. Like the vine creature that we saw that tried to grab you as a morph ball, but otherwise would basically just ignore you. Let's go back the other way. Can we get out that way? Yes. Or not? Okay. What happened there? That was weird. Something on, like, pulling me back down into the water, maybe? Yeah. Oh, can I just straight up not get back this way? Okay. Cool. I'm hungry. People in my chat repping the truth that the Genesis sound chip is very, very good. Sometimes all you need in your life is horrible, horrible metal sounds. I feel like if I go the other way, I'm gonna end up boss fighting. So what I'm gonna do is save the game. Meow. I love the music in this area so much. Alright, let's go this way. Nope. Oh, look at these adorable things.
Recording to logbook.
Small volatile plants. Okay. But they did actually die, they didn't just hop into a nearby dimension. Lol. That's interesting. How these areas are populated entirely by these adult fish, and then when you come by the next time, they're baby ones. It's sort of like a... I don't know. You'd think it would be annoying, but actually I really like the way being underwater adds all this like weight to your movement. It's very satisfying. Doing your slow-mo double jump underwater is real cool. And like they didn't have to change this morph ball cannon at all, but it looks really cool that they did. See, look at that. It's like a neat little one-way valve thing. This game's so cool. Meow. Oh, I see. There'll be a spinner down there, will there? More goddamn Denzium. Hey. What? Rude. Oh. Wow, okay. They really just do not die, huh? Well. Oh, come on. Yeah. Jumping out of water has really weird dynamics. Just as it tries to go through two different acceleration values. Different heights. You could probably write something about how much more satisfying it is to use this game's double jump than it is to use Doom's. Despite them being ostensibly the same, it's just much more satisfying to use this one, in my onion. I don't know if people in the chat are shit talking that enemy design. I think that's a great enemy design. Ah! I just think maybe it should trigger the thing. The charge more easily. Maybe you should be able to induce that with blaster shots. Because you still have your lock strafe in the Dark World. In the Dark World? Underwater. Oh, these guys again. You still have this lock strafe, it's just a lot slower, so you have to wait really long. You have to fire a missile, and then dash in a very short window. I like that. Uh-oh. Rude. Where are these motherfuckers? This is a weird enemy design. I don't know if it's a bad one, but it can be frustrating. That's funny. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, they definitely just changed some color values on the beams from Prime 1. However, there is no wave beam copy. The third beam in this game is very, very different. It's pretty cool. Can we get out of here? Oh, need to break that. Nope. Wow. It happened in the other world as well. No, we can't turn that any further. Damn, straight up indestructible. That's a horrible slop pit. That was weird. That took longer than I expected. No! Go away. Hey. I think that is for another time. But for now, door. That's fun. I like that. Sort of like a little, you know, self-contained darkroom puzzle. But there's clearly more that will happen here another time. Like, I'm into it. Ow. Yeah, completely owned by Will Wright's Spore. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Every day, I feel that way. Wow, those things just got exploded by this thing moving. Okay, that is the way to an elite enemy altercation. Oh, I can't get back up there? Oh wait, can I? No. Lol. Well, I guess we're all in then. I'm sure everything will be fine. I see this setup is clever. I like it. The only problem is if I die, I'll have to repeat quite a lot of stuff. In which case, I'm gonna... I'm gonna perform an illegal maneuver and do some save stating. 1 second. State. Friend. Immense blog pack leader. Look at him. I love them. Willwright Spore is a very strange game, if you ask me. I don't know how I... Oh, this is really cool. Like, they walk you around the boss arena before you actually fight it. You go out and do some other stuff, get an upgrade, and then you fight it. You're like, when am I going to fight that thing? And the answer is soon. Yes! Yes! This is so cool. I will, for convenience's sake, I will rewrite that save state. There we go. Does it wait for you to try to leave? Or do you have to get the thing and then fight the boss? Yes. Classic Metroid stuff. Walk into the room at the end of the line past the boss. Fight the boss on the way back. Yeah! Water jetpack! Hype. So now we move normally underwater. And also, we can fly a bit underwater. I like this. I like this a lot. I like this decision over just including the gravity suit again. Especially since they decided they wanted this dark suit motif and the gravity suit would necessarily overwrite it. Like, it's been done to have your, you know, your water zone, your lava zone, and then have the gravity suit allow you to move in those places normally. So I appreciate that they killed two birds with one stone, ended up not having to use a gravity suit design, and also ended up with this new thing that Metroid's never had before. Like, in a game that was committed to there being no, you know, wall jumping or bomb jumping for endless vertical movement, this, like, metered flight is real cool. Anyway. Yeah, no, it's just a hold it and then it's gone thing. Why does it do that? Who knows, but it's so cool. Right, let's actually read this scan log. What does it want us to do? Yeah. Okay, sure. Target mouth area. Ow. So yeah, just do the same thing as the smaller ones, and then with an added layer of dodging these sonic attacks. Right, I should probably be... I don't know, what do I want to do here? I'm trying to figure out a way to get a super missile into its mouth, but I don't know if I can do that. There we go. I'm definitely not managing to do it while jumping. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that didn't work. Ooh. Wow. Uh-oh. Ah! Ow. Ah! What? You can't do this. You can't do this. That's very rude. That's funny. So it seems to lose the collision it has on its back when you charge a shot. Ow. Which lets you aggro it. Come on. Hey. Bada boom, bada bing. That was fun. I like that boss. It's just, it doesn't ask you to do much, but it's fun to do what it asks you to do. And now you get to use your new tool that you're excited about. For people asking in the chat, yes, this is as fun to use as it looks. Oh. We'll be back in another 5 hours to use that. Yeah. And now, cool vertical platforming. With our new flight mechanic. Yeah, I think you maybe can use the new tool to do this boss fight better, but it's not that fast. Like, you're better off just sidestepping, which is your fastest movement tool. But it's not like Zelda, you know. Like Metroid has always been much more about, especially because there are so many tools which are not functional in combat. Like Metroid has always been much more about the you beat a boss to get a tool to help you move through the level rather than beat the boss. Like, this was something that people were critical of in later Zelda games, right? Which is that you would enter a dungeon and there would be a bunch of stuff that just looked very obviously like binary. Like, you couldn't do anything with it until you had the dungeon item, and then there was no puzzle. You would just use the dungeon item on everything. And it was the same with some of the bosses. Like, you would do, you wouldn't be able to do anything to them, and then you would get the dungeon item, and that would kill them. So Metroid, on the other hand, sometimes does, but mostly doesn't tie together its boss designs with its like dungeon designs, at least not in the same sort of way. Particularly because this game, I should say, has actually vastly more bosses than most 2D Metroid games. Like, Metroid Zero Mission has 6 total. I think we've probably fought more than 6. Yeah, easily. Maybe more than 10, you know? Like, Metroid doesn't... It's not that you never use the item that you get before a boss when you fight the boss, but it does it infrequently enough that it doesn't just become formula, which is pretty cool. Right. What can we actually do with this? Because there's nothing else down here. And there's that dark portal, and we can't go over there. What do we do with this? We need to find the Dark Temple keys, don't we? Where are they? We need the grapple beam. Where do we get the grapple beam? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, we should use this. So... I didn't do anything in here, though. Yeah, Gloom Vista is definitely a mood. get in there. Can't get in there. Oh, we can probably access that portal now, can't we? Maybe? Let's find out, I guess. See, look, then you still have your your weighty platforming, but now it's faster, and you can basically fly through this level that you were just like sludging through before. It's cool, MO. Huh. Ah, Jesus. I guess we can't get to that portal. Like, I know about an upgrade that we can get. Oh, hang on. No, we just jump, don't we? We don't need to. Yes, 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 yes. Look at that. Memory check and everything. Ow. Ah. Ah. So we need 2 more Dark Temple keys. We also need the grapple beam. And I don't remember where you get the grapple beam. Oh. It could be like right here. Ow. Come on. Ugh. God, there's fucking loads of health. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Right. Sick of this. Get me out of here. I love these pumps so much. I don't know why they're what's really singularly doing it for me, but they are. Ow. I like that. The architecture is just like pointless, like sort of slightly hostile in a... Here we go. Ah. Stop trying to possess my fucking power suit. I hate these things. Until you get the 3rd beam, they're just so tedious to kill. There it is! Friend! Alright, I'm leaving. That's like very show-offy in a way I like. Like, completely functionlessly, that level design just like makes you think you're not gonna go where you end up going. And then it's also part of this hidden missile puzzle. I'll come back for that another time. Yeah, right. It's very quintessentially Metroid, the series of navigable tubes. Oh, that opens all that up, does it? Okay. You again? Oh no, never mind. Ah! Oh, they fucking cycle. Oh, they died. Get out of here. Fucking tentacle ass. Alright. So, more of these. It's a bomb slime, man. Oh no. Dislike. Ha. That's what happens when you come into my zone. Alright, well, can't get up there. Oh, there's a missile door up there. That's probably a dark mirror of the save room. It is indeed. Social distancing beacon. Yeah, get away from me. Alright. It's a good save to have. Helps us deal with this. Is it this game where the tubes meme came from? What tubes meme? I'm not aware of such a thing. Can we... Okay, yeah, we can. Ah. Rotatable architecture. Right. So now we get to go back and see Friend again. See if I can remember how to murder Friend. Be gone from here, Venom Grass. Ow, I said be gone from here. Where's Friend? There they are. Cool monster design. So it's like a super Grenchler. Look, it's got like a hollow lower jaw and one horrible ghost eye. Oh, what a cool boss design. As things I'm a total mark for go, like building up an enemy design over time and then showing you like a dark mirror of it is pretty cool. Ah! Right, so if I remember correctly, we make it angry. And then it gets its grapple out. And it, I don't know, tethers itself to... Oh, then we get to shoot it in the ass, okay. Okay, cool. I suspect I can use a super missile there. Excuse me? What exactly happened there? I guess it bounced. Oh. There we go. No munchie. Uh-oh. Ah! Uh-oh. Angry friend. Ah! Yeah, see the grapple towers have like stopped. Don't work anymore. That's neat. I like that in a boss fight. To give you like a thing to rely on and then pull it out underneath you for the last like phase. Like it walks noticeably less slowly in this phase, it like will rush you more, and you can't hide behind the big towers. Yeah, wow, that window is not long. Maybe I should use the light beam. Yeah, lol. Wow, that does so much damage. Give me that delicious content. Oh yes, friends. It is the grapple beam. Oh, they were grapple points the whole time. Yeah. Yeah. Movement. Yeah. Right, now we need those keys. I think this is all the gear that there is down here. Where are the keys at? You say it's no Wind Waker grappling, but it is quite similar. I guess you can't do all that goofy, making it longer and shorter stuff. Oop. So now I need to find those keys. Where are they? Meow. Well, we definitely saw grapple beam stuff on the way in. That made us think I'm probably gonna need the grapple beam in there. Was it in here? No. Much to consider. The only other place I can remember there being grapple beam stuff is like all the way up at the top. Like in here. Yeah, the sound of the GameCube controller riding the gate is good as hell. I love that shit. We need 2 more as well. We don't have we only have 1. I guess let's go back upstairs and have a look around up there. "10 hours GameCube stick gate riding ASMR." You laugh, but there is Waveshine ASMR out there. Like, people are doing it. I wonder how you do this. Not like that. Not like that either, it would seem. It really looks like that's it, but it's not. Very curious. Yeah, no idea. Meow. Oh, that big like wall of Ingworm looks so cool. Oh, what? Ooh. interested. Oh, it really closes up the doors? Boo. What if I just ditch them? Ah, some grapple stuff in here. Not helpful though. It's cool though. Meow. Sequential grapples, very cool. Damn, missed that one. Right. It looks like we're going back upstairs, so I will, instead of going this way, I will go this way. Which I can't do from here? Or can I? Oh yeah, no I can't. I go over to the ball cannon. Eh? Yeah. What? No! God damn it. Some more green text here. Did I just cancel the charge on that fish by scanning? That was weird. Meow. Yeah, I feel like we have everything we need here. There's probably a key down here that I've missed or something. But that's okay. We'll just unmiss it later. So now we go upstairs, see if there's anything we can get with the grapple beam, I guess. Because for how cool it is, I don't know how many more water areas there are in this game for that booster to actually be of any use in. Which is an advantage that the gravity suit has, right? Is that typically, in addition to making it so you open up your water areas, also it like opens up lava or acid areas. Yeah, I think it's acid. The gravity suit typically makes you resilient too. Right. So the grapple beam is out. The grapple beam tethers are out here, I think. Right? I want to say they're out here. Let's have a look. Oh, there is a whole green text door over here that we didn't actually open. Right? Yeah. But, maybe it's only in the Dark World that there are grapple beam points up here. Intriguing. I just saved, so I don't need to go save again. Map station. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Well, I guess it'll tell us where we're going. Where haven't we been? almost nowhere. Does it give? It doesn't give you the dark map, does it? Boo. Okay, yeah. Places we can't go, where we haven't been. Fair enough. I mean, we did come here quite late, so that makes sense. I suppose it's sort of helpful. It means that we're not missing anything, door-wise. Ooh, that was slow. In that case, I guess we should find a portal and get to Dark World and... Oh, this place. Haven't been here in ages. Yeah, I suspected that was controller ASMR, but Darren was thinking. Fuck. Oh, what? The bomb doesn't kill it. Yeah, get owned, nerd. How'd you get up there again? Oh, you used the grapple beam to get up there, didn't you? Lol, let's just straight up do this again. Because I want that missile expansion, always. Fuck. Oh, it spits you back? I didn't know that. Okay. So I think this is a cool area. I like the way this area follows on from the Aegon Wastes area. Like I like how it's a lot more vertical than Aegon Wastes is. In a way that I like. Like it has that whole under section. It's cool. Oh wow, yeah, you can just skip that with the grapple beam, huh? You don't need to do the slow way. I like again that like the way that Aegon Wastes it gives you an area and then it makes it hostile. This gives you a low movement zone, like it you know restricts your movement and then gradually gives it back to you. I like that. That is a fun design conceit. There's a portal. That's portal. Are plants nerds? Absolutely. That could not be more obvious in my opinion. Oh shit. Nothing over there. So, oh, there's a purple door over there. We should probably go in. And then, not much. Interesting. So, since we were here last, we've got the multi-missile launcher, we've got the water jump thingy, and we've got the grapple beam. So I wonder where these keys are. Yeah. Well, there's one. No, hunters. No! Okay. Alright, one more key. Where's it gonna be? Because if it's gonna be down under, like, where there's no room for it. We can't get in there. We can't get in there. Is there anywhere else down here? No. There are no more doors here either. So I feel like it must be behind that multi-missile door. Yeah, no, didn't work. Which is over there. So I actually do need to go in that door that I'm facing, don't I? Yes. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm gonna need to kill this fucking thing. Where is it? Oh, it's up there. Come on, come try and enter my safe zone. I can't tell if it's actually getting hit by my light beam or not. Okay, well that time it definitely did. There we go. Huh. Well, that's not a key. But it's pretty useful. The ammo, exactly. I like these cracked rock textures. They look sort of cell shady for some reason. I like them. It's a pretty video game, folks. In that case, what else is there? Because I remember pretty much everything so far. This is the section of the game. This is sort of the amount of times I've played what various parts of the game are sort of starting to diverge. Like, I played the very beginning of this game a bunch of times. You know, I played it all the way through at least twice, maybe more. But I can't think where that last key is. Unless I'm missing it down there somewhere. I wonder if the grapple beam allows me to get anything anywhere else. Much to consider. There's nothing else down here. I think there was an energy tank in there. I'm gonna get this charge up my beam ammo at this ammo station. Hmm. So I have is it miscellaneous? Nope. I love this weird ass menu. It's so cool. Hey, Sea Granta, what's up? Key 1 and key 3, so I think I should have found one already. So where would I have missed one? So oh, hang on a minute. I don't think I ever went through that portal, did I? Yeah, okay. Okay. Right. Alright, quick detour back to the underground as we go and use this water booster to get to that portal. What's up, Lofty Words? We are indeed playing Grand Blue Fantasy. It's had something of a visual overhaul in the last patch. Grapple beam is so cool. Oh, come on. That wasn't very friendly. I can use the kinetic wall cannon to get up there, can't I? No, there isn't one in the Dark World. Oh dear. So... You suck, Hunter Ing. You're a no friend to anybody. Oh, you go through that hole, do you? Yeah, if you're someone who is who gets motion sickness from first-person games, this is very much one of those. You do a lot of jumping, you do a lot of swinging, you do a lot of wobble. There's an exaggerated wobble as you walk. I like that, but a lot of people don't, and that's fair enough. No, not this time. Not this time, friend. Ow. Hey, hey! Stop that! Thank you for complimenting my my Granblue pairs, my impeccable anti-airs in this Granblue Fantasy versus a fighting game. And we can't use the grapple beam to skip this on the way back, can we? Oh, never mind. We start at this end, so whatever. Right? Is that what I mean when I say that? I guess we'll find out. Ah! Good start. Oh, hang on. I just love how they've framed all of these little micro levels. It's so cool. Imagine if Nintendo made a 2D fighting game. Oh, wait, did I really just do that? Wow. I'm the dumbest person alive. Yeah. Ah! Metroid is a fighting game. It has micro situations and whiff punishing. You're so right. You're so right. We're currently working our way through a macro situation, but the micro situations will come again. God, can you imagine Metroid Prime Hunters at Evo? That would be so much. I don't even know if it would be so good, but it would definitely be so much. Don't ever put me in a micro situation. Don't put baby in a micro situation. Nobody puts baby in a micro situation. I'm definitely going to title this streamlog "Nobody puts baby in a micro situation," and I'm not going to know what it means within like 2 weeks. So there were actually 2 portals down here. One of them was gated by the spider ball, the other was not. I can hear the portal ambiance sound right there. But where is it? Oh, those bounders. Gotta pay attention, I guess. Yeah, damn. Playing Metroid Prime Hunters on the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection was really something, huh? Got him. Alright, now we can gain entry. I love to gain entry. Can I actually leave here? I can't, can I? It's all doors I cannot yet open. Yep. Literally just a keyhole. And at the other end, another one. Yeah? Yeah. Cool. Nothing of interest in here then. Onwards to the area boss, I guess. Making pretty decent time, honestly. I'm surprised it's not taking us... Well, I guess I sort of know where everything is. But... on our way out of the water area, I guess. The trajectory on that that water flight is really, really good. It's just like just the right amount of weight to it. All right. Now, this is the boss I remember the least about, but the design is real cool. We'll talk about it because there'll be a lot to talk about. Like, of the big area bosses, this is the one that I remember the least about, but it is really cool. Good thing I got that ammo expansion as well. That's probably going to make this a lot easier. Alright, we're just gonna go straight there via ball gun. It's nice. It's a nice little thing. Like, it doesn't need to, you don't need the grapple beam to go there, but it makes it a lot smoother, too. Like, it's perfectly possible to navigate this area totally using just Morphball or Morphball bombs. The grapple beam makes it easier, which is another nice way you can modify progression in a game like this. Friendo, I know you, and I know you can do better than calling a rock-launching cannon in a cathedral a church organ. You deserve better, we deserve better. I don't want to use any of my ammo here, is the thing. God, you're so right. It is way too Tuesday for effort. Oh, what? I'm not too bothered about losing health, because I am going to save before I fight this boss, but... Oh, got that. Okay, they left. Despite myself, I did fire some rounds, but that's okay. Samus can fire little a missile, as a treat. No. It's so weird that some things that you have to shoot with the right color beam are color-coded the opposite color. Like, some are the same, some are the opposite color. That's kind of a weird thing. I guess it's to differentiate between the synthetic gate like barriers and the organic ones. All right. So we save here and then we fight the boss. This is gonna be fun. I'm excited. I remember the last time I fought this boss. You. Nobody likes you, Hunter Ing. Why do you keep coming to our parties? Who keeps inviting you? There it is. Alright. Boss fight. And remember, the last time we did a big boss fight like this, it gave us a new suit. Spoiler warning, it's not going to give us a new suit this time, but... big, exciting things in the future. Fills up with the sin water. Boss! Cocoon. Yeah! Alright, so vulnerable on its chest is this boss. Ow! Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. I love that. The way it like just like jumps out of the water like that is really cool. Yeah, it's so weird that they specified that it's a lava, as though there might be some kind of second form. Got all of this light beam ammo, let's bloody use it. Cool boss theme as well. Ah! have to kind of thread the needle there between the two attacks. I like that. That's cool. Ugh. Try and lick me. Rude. Chewing through this light ammo. Fuck. Fuck. That's weird. It was... Yeah, it's... Sometimes it gets hit. I don't know. It's strange. Ah! Just straight up forgot to jump that time. Hello? That was weird. Just didn't lock at all. Okay, so I remember literally nothing about the second phase of this boss fight, so... Really? It's harder to hit on the Wii. Interesting. I'm gonna run out of light ammo at this rate. Hey, get out of here. We did it, folks. We killed the Chica Lava. But wait, there's more. I like this sort of rapid evolution thing it has going on. That's real cool. Sam's just like, I guess that's over. But then it wasn't. Hey, hey, hey! Can be stunned, especially by dark energy. While stunned, look for weak spots. Love to grapple. Ow, ow, ow. Got... You say it's vulnerable to dark energy, but how do you propose I hit it? Oh, that'll do. Alright, multi-weak spots, eh? No? Okay. Do I need to get behind it? Ah, well. pretty cool. I'm for that as a thing. Stop that. I'm trying to identify like when it's gonna stop moving. This is weird. Yeah, it just strafes like. Guess it isn't all. What? Oh, I see it. That's it trying to ram me, is it? It wasn't trying very hard. I wasn't anywhere near there. See, I'm never gonna hit a target that's moving like that with this. Fucking slowest beam ever. Slightly weird choice to make it weak to a weapon you basically can't hit it with. Well, I'm not going to make that in time, am I? Oh, nice. Ow, ow, ow. Hello. You seem chill. Charge with dark energy, most body moves damage, save for the... right, okay. Oh, I guess I can... clever. Time to get shitloads of light ammo. Wow, that was shitloads. Holy wow, that was way more shitloads than I was expecting even. Oh. Ah! Wow, that nearly hit me. This is a cool boss. Some sort of slightly weird design decisions, but I'm into it. Like it's sort of, it's not as immediate and stressful as say like the Boost Guardian was, but it's like it's fun, it's stinky. There's a lot to keep in mind. I could probably stand to use my light beam here, couldn't I? Hello? Uh-oh.
Blech.
Yeah, you seem to mostly be able to evade its attacks just by doing clean double jumps. Yeah, it looks like it should be syncing my platforms, doesn't it? But it's not really doing that. I don't know. Video games. Oh shit. what? Ooh. So yeah, I like this boss fight. It encourages you to be mobile around with the grapple beam. It like encourages you to pay attention to the scan visor stuff that you're hearing. Uh-oh. Okay, cool. Missed. Oh, fuck. Why would we do that? Owned. Ugh. So yeah, I don't know. I like that boss fight. Like I said, it's not particularly hard, but I think it's fun. So, interesting. A new visor. Dun dun dun. Bow chicka go down. Yeah. Exactly, Balance. Exactly. Right, now, this is going to be interesting, because I don't know if this is going to work, but it should do. I hope it does. So yeah, now you can see invisible stuff. Stuff that the visible light is... Oh yeah, it's working. Cool. The visible light is in the dark world. This is really cool. I like this a lot. It's like, I don't know, it just gives you a... Quite literally, gives you a new lens to look at each level in. Like, it means that... It has huge implications as soon as you get it, right? It means that everywhere that you've been, there might have been stuff there that you didn't see. Like, there was just, like, waiting there right for you. And it's going to turn out that there were a bunch of rooms before that we thought, you know, we couldn't understand. And now we can get a bunch of new stuff in because we can... see Dark World stuff. It's pretty cool. Yeah, like the X-ray visor, but with better visibility. Yeah. Don't worry, they've got their low visibility visor. It's out there. Give me the juice. Fuck Dark Aether. All my homies hate Dark Aether. Alright. So, take this back to the light world, and then we're done here. And then we get to go to the third big area, which I think, I know I said this last time, but I think is even cooler than this one. I think it's where, I don't know, it's just one of my favorite, like, worlds in, you know, Metroid video games, or just video games in general. It's just really, really cool. Yeah. Sanctuary's awesome. Yeah. I also, just as an aside, I really love the design on this visor. I think it looks gorgeous. Like, it's just like, while it's on your screen, people are like, whoa. What's that all about? I don't think whatever's in there. Which I guess is... You can also have it on and say things like, I don't see color, and get funny jokes out of that, because you can't see color when it's on. Now it's super easy to kill those things, because you can follow them when they slip into the other dimension. Nice. Save again real quick, and then we'll go back to Lightland. So yeah, I feel like you come out of this area, like, you, how would I put it? You, like, you come out of the Aegon Wastes, like, having achieved very, like, basic tools, and then they give you this suit, which allows you to feel more established and more comfortable in the light and dark worlds, right? Oh yeah, another enemy that gets made way easier for this. You can maintain a lock to these power commandos. See? Destroyed. That is a really cool way, in my opinion, to take what is mostly like an exploration and or like discovery tool and make it into a really cool combat tool. Is to have enemies that you can track with your new exploration visor. It's really cool that the game established these enemies first, you know? Like, there's no real impetus to try and, like, do that unless you just want to see if it works. And then it does work and you feel great about it. You feel very clever. It's cool. This game is cool. It was designed by very smart people. Yeah, right. It puts it there for you to figure out on your own. Like, it's by no means impossible to fight those commandos without it. It just makes it a lot easier in a way that, like, you don't really lose anything if a player never finds out about that, right? But you gain a bunch if a player does. Yeah. Oh. I thought I'd skillfully evaded that, but obviously I had not. Don't actually need to do that, but I thought I would. It's fun. This game is fun. Right, there's a couple of missile expansions I can get on my way out too, which is nice. That'll take us to like 100, maybe? Yeah, will do. If I get to, which I think I will. Yeah, one with the grapple beam and one with the water booster. Ooh. Emulator does not like that. Alright, so I think probably like last time we'll, oh, that was a mistake. Probably like last time we'll finish up here, go back, give Umos his energy, and then we'll go to the new area, have a quick trundle around in the new area, and then I'll find a safe room to save him, and we'll call it. Hey! Oh. Alright. Yeah, I guess that would make sense, right? But then there are a couple of lifts in this game that you can send up. Without you, and they'll go all the way up. But then when you stand underneath them, that will trigger them to come back down again. I wonder why they did that instead of... Maybe they do both. Yeah, you're only now realizing the games have been doing these kinds of seamless loading screens since 2004. Yeah, like, if you want a game that only ever streamed, like, that had no, you know, like, hid all of its loading screens in a very clever way, or actually mostly just streamed from the disc, you should play Soul Reaver. Because that game is a game with precisely one loading screen at the very beginning, and then no others. You could even mess with it if you really like if you put like a really heavy load on it. There was this enemy that could this boss that could spawn multiple smaller enemies. You could get it to give in and display a loading. You could get it to display like a streaming thing, like please stop filling the screen with things. Give you this little thing like, hey, stop that, please. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, so yeah, it's a cool thing that the cutscenes in this game are in-engine. That's cool. I like in-engine cutscenes. And the suggestion is that they should give the player more control during them, like in Half-Life, where they have these expository cutscenes, but you can Gordon can mess around during them. And, I guess it's like. The problem, I guess, with that is it kind of serves to highlight that the cutscenes are like very heavily expository, that you just sort of spend them dicking about with like loose physics objects that you found. Like, I wonder if when they were playtesting the game, they found most people, like, how many people actually sat there and listened? How many people, you know, could have told them what happened in a given cutscene afterwards because they were so busy, like, fucking about? Like, there is a lot of expository dialogue in that game. And I'm not, like, I don't think it's a bad game, but far from it. I just, like, I wonder if that, you know, worked. Like, I just wonder if it's I wonder if that's a good example, I guess. Like, we talked about it on some previous streams. I'm not sure if you were here for, but I've given my thoughts on the cutscenes in this game. I don't like them. I don't really think they add very much. And I'm not like obviously you would have to rethink how you frame the game without them, but I would seek to not. You know, I would be interested in a solution that involved not having them. Especially with the way that this game goes into Metroid Prime 3, which is very, very heavy on, like, dialogue and contextualizing what Samus is doing in terms of other cultures of people. And not in, like, an interesting way, in movies and, you know, in an Aliens way. I would, you know, prefer it if they had not done that. Yeah, right. Like I think the desire for control during dialogue in first-person games comes from a desire not to listen to that dialogue, and I think that's a perfectly reasonable desire. Why not just remove it? Right. Yeah. Like cutscenes that pull the focus away to show you that you unlocked a door. They're especially annoying because I mean they serve a purpose, right? And the purpose that they serve is that quite a lot of players and like puzzles designed for said players like are such like there were a few in this playthrough so far. Like I didn't really understand what the puzzle was asking me, but I turned dials enough times that it just worked. And like in the particular situations that happened on stream here, it was obvious when it had happened because of the way that a given thing was framed, but like in the situation like with the stacking of the whatever they are in the pirate base, I was annoyed because I was actively trying to make a staircase out of these things, and then I made it, and the game was like, "Whoa, look at this staircase you made." I was like, "Yeah, no, I know, I made that staircase," but I think that puzzle has probably been designed such that you can mess around with it without really understanding it, and eventually get a solution that works. And if the game doesn't tell you when that solution comes up, you're gonna be stuck there forever. And maybe that's fine, but it's I see the argument either way. Which is a lot of words to basically say, I agree with you. I don't like it when cutscenes show a door opening, but also I understand why they put them in games. There's a bunch of stuff we can get up there with grapple beam, but I'll do it some other time. Yeah, I guess we are waiting to see what they do with Prime 4. I am very curious when we're going to first hear anything about that game, because it's going to be a while. Like, dev has restarted for that game pretty recently, so I would be surprised if we saw anything in the next 12 months. Where's Umas? He's up there. What's up, Umos? Horrible machines, fortress in the sky. Yeah, I think it was E3 last year they announced that they had restarted dev very recently. So, yeah. At least a year before we hear anything. I would agree with that. Right, Light of Aethers is going to guide me to Sanctuary Fortress. Oh, I'm excited. Have you ever thought about replaying a game because you want to get to a specific part? Like, I like well, a bunch of the parts of this game. I think the whole game is great. But, like, if I could replay Sanctuary Fortress at short notice... Oh, damn. 2-month resub from Filth Everywhere. Shoutouts. Thanks very much.
Lol, Bezos dollars.
Hell yeah, give me those Bezos dollars. I love that shit. Yeah, thanks very much. I'm glad this stream has entertained you sufficiently for you to give me some tithe. But yeah, like, if I could replay this game and just replay Sanctuary Fortress, I would probably do that a lot more often. Even though I think that would probably lessen the impact of the Sanctuary Fortress, because a lot of the design is such that you've been, you know, the tools develop over time. I was like, oh, I'm not in the wrong place, but then I remembered. You go to the Temple Grounds first. Remember when we were here last and we were like, wow, how do we ever get to that platform? How to get to this portal? Now we can! Wow! I guess we could open that door now too. The Mystic is a bitch, and that is a portfolio well worth donating to, so thank you very much, Darren. Prime 2 and Half-Life 2 released a day apart from each other? Yeah, 2004 was certainly a year. While I was playing Metroid Zero Mission, someone told me, something that I must have known at some point in my life, which is that Metroid Zero Mission, Metroid Fusion, Metroid Prime 1 and 2, and at least one spin-off game came out within 5 years of each other. Like, how long has it been since Metroid Prime 3? It might even have been, like, pretty close to 5 years since Samus Returns. Like... Wow. When did they stop making video games? What could this be, eh? We can only wonder. Echo Gate Sonic Locks. Foreshadowing. God, I can't believe we ever made video games as expensive as we did. What a mistake. What a fucking mistake. Pretty fucked up that everyone's always like, damn, what a great year it is for video games, when actually every other year has been, oh god, evil Metroids, dark Metroids, I totally forgot that those are a thing. Dislike sprite light, yeah, fancy that. Hello? Hello? Oh. Sonic Locks Mortal Kombat Evo Champion. You're not wrong. that's so cool. The Inkclaws reaching into the sky and the Metroids dragging the Pirate Commando's corpses around. Damn. Yeah, there is radio static while you are taking damage from the Dark World. How? Ingstorm. Okay, yeah, we're not going there. Only sin lies that way. Is there anything else here? No. Just a missile expansion off in the distance. Okay, well, I guess we're going back the other way. Oh, I don't care. I'm just not interested. I really don't want to fight these things as often as you fight normal goddamn enemies. They're not even that hard now, they just take a long time. There we are. Yeah, I don't know, like, the thing is that dev time just takes way longer now, because fidelity standards are so high, like... Can you imagine if it's, like, fully voice acted? Like, that could happen. Alright, what's this way? Oh. Oh, hang on. Haha! Bam! Dark door. Oh no, Metro Prime 4 with Dutch angles and a sword that is no fun to use. Balanced, you've cursed me. This green text door. Alright. Ah! Oh, that's a new one. Oh, it's a Luminoth turret, huh? Huh, I didn't think there was one of those here, but I guess there is. Alright, Sanctuary Fortress, let's go. Exciting. Immediately, very different aesthetic. Some dead soldiers. Enemy are using the sensor array. Just going to tell like this, yeah, statue of some given Luminoth. Oh, look at this! Some fucking Phantasy Star Online shit. Look at these things! Look at them!
Recording to logbook.
I love them. The way that, like, only some of them peel off onto this upper path. Oh. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I love this. I love this a lot. Yeah! Damn, remember when Doom 2016 had this exact room design in it? Oh god. I'm seeing all these Spider-Ball tracks and I know that sin is coming. This game's so fucking cool. Oh, they're behind me now, I guess. Also, I'm nearly dead? When did that happen? Damn, remember when Metroid Prime 3 had enemies whose shields you could, like, grapple off? That was pretty cool. I mean, one of you is going to have to shoot. Look at this. Finding your way around this, like, environment design is totally different to finding your way around either of Aegon Waste or Torvus Bog. It's so cool. Like, it's just such a stark change from all the rest. It feels almost like they went from, like, what they were doing with, like, the first two worlds, I guess they feel very much like Metroid Prime did. just as a, like, from a sort of, not safety, but just like a familiarity standpoint. Which is like this thing that, you know, Super Metroid and classic Metroids did a bunch of, which is moving through these organic areas. And then you have this area, which is like, you know, it's synthetic. It's sort of right angles. It's like, it's cool. Someone was saying, look at the skybox. Yeah, this is a really cool skybox, huh? I love the way that this like weird digital energy just floats up through the sky. It looks awesome. Yeah, this is very pretty. Like, what? Look at that. Why is that like that? I don't know, but it's cool as hell. I don't know. I feel like this skybox is almost better world building than anything Umos says. Oh. Oh, I love this. Like, the strength of this makes me wish that they had had the... I don't know, I guess maybe editorial control to be able to just let it stand on its own. Skytown is definitely really cool too, but that is an even worse example of stuff they just refused to let stand on its own and instead insisted on discussing at great length. Cool enemy design. Like, when there's two of them, there's like a barrier, you can't pass, then you kill one, and it falls into pieces, and then they move dynamically around the tube, and then you can move past, but you can also kill the other one. Oh, I love it. I love video games. Oh yeah, these things. It's like, you know, it's a light touch, but I'm a big fan. Another thing I'm a big fan of is the subtle design of this to indicate that it's a dark visor thing. Like, it looks just different enough, but there are like aesthetic shared DNA between this and the locks that we've seen already. I like it. Some kind of computer fuck freak. Resbit. Breaks your lock. EMPs your... Oh, crashes your visor. You have to reboot it. Ah! I love it. I love it. Hey. It's gonna install a coronavirus on my operating system. Just so far from anything that we've had so far. Uh-oh. Look, this enemy is in two parts. Ah! Cool enemy design. Oh, this game's fucking cool. Oh, I know what that means. Yeah, alright, we'll have a little look around first. And the music with the they get a lot of mileage out of that little chirpy synth. So yeah, exciting, involved enemy designs. Look at how vertical this area is. It's so cool. This is so cool. Yeah, Res fucking owns. This is absolutely a Res respect zone. Let's cannon go. Okay. Fuck. Did it again. Energy tank up there that we can't get because we need the spider ball. Look at that. Fucking roiling machinery. I love that shit. Amber Cobalt Crimson Emerald. Like, what is even happening here? But it looks so cool. Cool video game. I have a sneaking suspicion it's gonna make me fight one of these. But whatever. Hey. Did I just Goomba stomp that helmet? I think I did. Lol? Ooh. What's that noise? I don't know if I like that noise. Oh, it's just another one. How you doing there, buddy? Well, you tried. It's like a loose body sitting around. Work, goddammit. Ah. Lol. Oh yeah, the body remains alive. I forgot about that. So cool. I think that does basically bring us up to time though, and if I remember correctly, the thing that is about to happen is that we are about to fight the Spider Guardian. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the game, and I'm going to call the stream. Back at that save room out there. Is a robot piloting a robot a mech? Yes. Robots are people too. Otherwise, we wouldn't be killing them, merely turning them off. Ow. Ow. Yeah, so thanks everybody for coming to this, the very third episode, I think. Right? Yeah, the very third episode of... Right? I want to say third. I feel like it has to be third. Episode of A Tale of Two Aethers. It's been well, a lot of fun, again. We've got some weird and wonderful tools from this this episode, and it's been a lot of fun as usual. I hope you're all holding up in the crazy quarantine world, and stay safe and be good to one another. I'll probably be doing this the same time next week, so if you want to see more of the Sanctuary Sky Fortress, I suggest you tune in. But otherwise, until then, have a good one, and I'll see you then.